This is Eddie Hearn, Matchroom Boxing. You are watching Sporting Icons. You don't need to be anywhere else.
All right, everyone, I hope you're all doing fantastic. Tomorrow is fight night. Oleksandr Usyk versus Anthony Joshua, live on Sky Sports pay-per-view and DAZN around the rest of the world. There you go, I've just done Eddie Hearn's job. Now, over the last couple of days, I've been seeing a lot of people involved in boxing who know Anthony Joshua personally, whether it be current fighters, former fighters, managers, promoters, trainers, you name it, okay? And I'm seeing so many of them saying how, well, I spoke with Anthony Joshua this morning. I spoke with him last night. I spoke with him 2 days ago. I want to speak with him later about giving Anthony Joshua advice how to defeat Oleksandr Usyk. Now, I understand that these people, they're doing this, whether it be text messaging or face-to-face with Anthony Joshua, they're doing it from a place of they want Joshua to win, okay? I understand that. Nothing wrong with that. Can't criticise it. They've got his back. But what I can criticise is the timing of it. That's what I can criticise. So you giving Anthony Joshua advice how to defeat Oleksandr Usyk, it's the wrong time to do it. You should have done this ages ago. That's what you should have done. You don't do it fight week. You don't do it a day or two before the fight. So I want to give Anthony Joshua the best advice that he could possibly get right now. Listen to nobody. Don't ask nobody's advice. The only advice you listen to is your team. Robert Garcia, Angel Fernandez. They're the ones that you've been working with for the past couple of months. They're the ones who's been working with you with the tactics. Believe in your team. Nobody else. And anybody out there who knows Anthony Joshua personally and you've been giving him advice, you should know better. You should know better, because anybody who knows fighters, fight week, especially a day or two before the fight, it's natural, it's human instinct. You're going to get nervous. You're going to have those self-doubts creep in. It's natural. Everybody has it. That makes them vulnerable. So when you're telling them something, advising them how to win the fight, well, what if that advice is complete opposite to what his team's been telling him? What if? So therefore, he could look back on his training camp, he could look at his current team and go, have I done this right? Maybe that's not how you beat Usyk. Maybe that person's right. You're going to create self-doubt. His confidence ain't going to be there. So you should know better. The only advice you should be giving Joshua is, listen to your team. You've been working on it for ages and ages now. Implement that. Listen to your team. Listen to nobody. Don't ask anybody. Listen to your team. I'm sick and tired of hearing how people have just spoke to Anthony Joshua and told him what they think he should do against Usyk. Tell him nothing. Shut the fuck up. Tell him nothing other than listen to your team. That's what you do. You listen to your team. Now, I'm not saying that these people who are doing interviews or they're doing their punchy work for Sky or DAZN or whatever else. Listen, go do what you got to do on the platform to help with the promo of the show, give you advice what Joshua should do on TV. But don't tell him directly what he should do. Just do your job, separate it. Do your job. And if you're his friend, be his friend. But tell him to listen to his team. Do not tell him how to beat Usyk. Do not advise him how to beat Usyk. Do not do that. Do not create doubt. Because as I said, your advice may well be the right advice. It may well be. But it could be the complete opposite to what his team's been doing. It could be the complete opposite as to what he's been working on. Do not create self-doubt for Anthony Joshua. Do not do it. It's the most stupid thing you could possibly do right now. This is do or die for Joshua right now, isn't it? You should know better. Some of these people, do they just want a shout out that in case Anthony Joshua does do what it is that they've suggested, so at the end of the fight, Anthony Joshua goes, yay, thank you to so-and-so for giving me that last minute advice. I took it on board and that's how I beat him. What, you want some self-praise for it? Or do you want to sit there after the fight and go, well, you know what, that's what I told Anthony Joshua to do and that's what he done, that's why he beat him. In other words, give me some praise. Or if Anthony Joshua didn't do it, well, this is what I told him to do, and had he have done what I told him to do, he'd have beaten him. How much of it is about self-gratification? How much of it? Anyway, that said, the only advice you should be giving Joshua is listen to your team. If his team have got the tactics right, brilliant. If they don't, oh well, it happens. Okay? Do not create conflict. Let Anthony Joshua leave that ring knowing that he followed the plan. Very simple. My thoughts, drop me yours, click thumbs up, subscribe, and I'll catch you in the next video.